5, there's a neutral option. No fake options. Well, we'll find out if there are fake options later. Uh, so, oh wow, a lot of outcomes here. Look at all these outcomes. uh, Alright, so then special notes. Antline scales are sweet. Good to know. I've never worked with antline scales before, but if I ever have to, then I will know. Or if I ever was, if I'm ever stuck and in need of repair, then I'll know what to do. All right, so this is event type 5, not multi. Oh, the environment. I'll pick that later. It sounds like something for which. Oh, yeah, a desert. Yeah, a desert is an environment that I might want to do at some point. I haven't done it yet though. All right. So while traverse, you know what might be easier than. Actually, yeah, you know what might be easier than adding the environment data to each of the individual events. It might actually be easier to. Well, I don't know. On some cases, it'd be advantageous to have to do it the other way, where I could like just have a list of all, like have a file that has like lists each of the environments and then lists the event names. I don't know. I can always change it if I want to. So while traversing the desert in a covered wagon, the massive lion known as Maldriax, the desert scourge, emerges from below to pull you all underground. Oh, it'll take place in the cave. Problem solved. I mean, I guess the slightly funny thing about that is that, oh, you know what I could do is, huh. And if, like, if I wanted to get cute, I could annotate events, so that I could specify jump cuts if I wanted to, because, like, right, like, I mean, like, the setting, like, it's this, it seems like, yeah, so traversing the desert, right, in a covered, okay, so, this would clearly go, like, one of the environments I've been thinking about making is a desert environment. Um, so like for this event, like I don't know, just to illustrate it, I almost want to like have it occur when you're in the desert, but then have it immediately jump cut to the cave, right? Because you're in the desert, but you get pulled underground. I don't know. If like I could do that, right? I could just because we have those we're like once we have those environments and once we have the capacity to jump cut, why not? I don't know. I'll have to. I guess that'll be something to think about. Hey, Jen Sterling, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, to survive, you must poison the ground to weaken it. Uh, fun fact. This is actually. This is I think this is type 4. And not type 5. But that's a small thing. Okay, so to survive, you must poison the ground to weaken it. Strike its face. I'm gonna. I know I'm an editor, but I'm gonna change it to strike as the action term. Because I don't know, like it's not like it's a huge deal, but I try and keep the adjective or the verbs and nouns consistent, or like action tags are either verbs or nouns typically, consistently, across the entire action. Yeah, not a big deal. All right, strike its face to blind it and damage its so damage its pincers to loosen the grip. So no fake options as far as I can tell, and so the neutral outcome is Mal Duriax is disoriented. Yeah, all right. Is disoriented and weakened with your. I guess. Yeah. I guess yeah. So if I would write this event, I'd probably have written it as event type 4, but I mean I guess technically it could work as event type 5. So yeah, maybe that is fine. I don't know. I just I'll look at it again in a second. I guess like the way the outcomes are written might have some bearing on that as well. But yeah, it is definitely balanced. So it is also quite evocative. It's like tells an interesting story. So I like that. So Melody is disoriented and weakened with your quick efforts and cuts its losses to retreat, leaving behind some oh yeah, right. And land skills, great, because that's where that was what the extra note or the additional information mentioned. So Mal Duriax lets out a shriek and thrashes about, driven mad by the mixture of poisons. You leap out before the cart is pulled underground. Oh, exclamation point. The blinded Mal. Sorry for just like I type fastest if I'm reading it as a. Oh, oops, did I misspell it? Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I misspelled it with a K one time. Well, that's cool. That's a cool usage of autocomplete. It was autocompleting the words that I had in this form so far, which highlighted the fact that yeah, wow, all right, cool. Yeah, sorry, I type fastest if I'm so wait, hold on. If you understand the event types when even is that right? So yeah, balanced event types are the ones where balanced event types are like this one where you, in order to succeed, you it's not as much they're not as much about making a decision as much as they're more about like challenges posed to the group, and if you can balance your efforts, then you can succeed. Otherwise, you are less successful. So, for example, the blinded Malduriax angrily bites into the front of the wagon, smashing it to pieces and slaying your horses before retreating to recover. Lastly, heavy blows to the pincers loosen their grip, but Malduriax readjusts and tears the sides of the wagon before retreating back down below. I really need to figure out like I just really need to figure out like with a hex editor how to not have to. Oh yeah, so to the event type. Yeah, so I guess like yeah, so this could work as event type 5. What's the so yeah, so let me look at the outcomes. Malduriax lets out a shriek, thrashes about, driven mad. I think I like it as 4, I think. The difference between like 4 and 5 is that, well, I mean, it is subtle, so maybe it should be 5. Um, typically, typically I think of 5 as being selfish. 5 is selfish because, like for example, in the case of the bridge, where you have the option to walk across the bridge or swing across the vines, if too many people swing across the vines snap and they fall in the water. But you walked across the bridge, so you're totally good. Um, so like in this case, like if you're not successful in this case, I feel like it's an everybody loses sort of situation, which is why I was thinking event type 4. But I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind at some point. I mean, event types 4 and 5 are very similar in that they play the same. The only difference between event types 4 and 5 is how the out is the calculation of experience points, but the strategy that the group takes when approaching a event type 4 or event type 5 is hypothetically the same. Uh, so events, legendary neurotoxin. I will call this Melduriax. Because this is like the like the written name of the file is only relevant when linking between events and just for memory purposes. So yeah, I should make it so that at intervals, like events get like sucked into the game, so that when a new event gets added, I should have like I should have the system intermittently like check for new events, and then suck them into the game, and also like queue up the new ones, like so that way, yeah, I don't know, that'd be kind of fun. So that way I won't have to restart the script, and yeah. Uh, all right. So actually, huh? Let me hmm. Hold on. Let me. What was the balance of environments before this event? Like, what was the balance of environments? Mountains. Oh, I'm not. Am I not? Oh, I'm not printing that anymore. All right. So I can do. I think the script should still work though, right? Run event type counts. All right. So yeah, I went with cave because I knew there were very few cave. So I'll probably say with cave. It would like mountains. I think mountains would also make sense. Might technically might make a little more sense, but cave is fine. I feel like mountains would make slightly more sense. Yeah, mountains are fine because it says desert, and like the most desert type environment we have so far is mountains, and mountains transition to cave. So yeah, like I said, what this event really wants is those jump cuts from the desert to the cave and then back, or yeah, I don't know. All right. So events, Malduriax, edit. Yeah, it'll be mountains. All right, save that. Uh, oh yeah, and there was another one. So let's look at. Yes. Oh, I still had it open. Whatever. All right. So file new, and then all right. So Marty. Oh, let me just validate it real quick. Make sure it's valid. Validocious. Caret is valid. Super valid. Vote X. That is event type 3. Uh, so actually, yeah, I should move this over so that I can look at it while doing this other stuff. Traveling circus sounds fun. Uh, all right. So is this multi? Nope, not multi. Fake outcomes we can figure out in a second. Wait, event type. Oh no, there's no neutral outcome for event type 3. Alright, and 3 possible outcomes. Alright, and then special notes. Well, Well, thank you very much for trying, Marty BM. I'm guessing you probably did great with your language, and if there is any slight oversight, I'll touch that up, or I'll give it a shot. See if I'm sure we can smooth it out. You see lots of wagons and colorful tents, a traveling circus. Oops, I can spell circus. I'm just gonna do that because I like to do that. You can buy the tickets, ask to participate, uh, uh, in the show, or even train your pets to perform some of or perform some tricks. To perform some tricks. So no fake options, no neutral outcome. You bought the tickets and really enjoyed watching awesome tricks and stunts during the circus. So I can spell. I swear I can spell. I swear it's within my skill set. I can spell, just not all the time. During the circus show. Your group has a lot of hidden talents. You performed as acrobats. I like this one. Jugglers and athletes. Some guy even distracted the crowd as a clown. I'm a jerk or whatever if I'm gonna change it to someone, but not a big deal. Sorry. Your pets performed exceptionally. Exceptionally! Exclamation point. The public was very impressed. I can spell. I swear I can spell. By their smartness and cuteness. All right. Excellent work, Marty. I would say that was top notch. And with that, you okay. So it's Marty BM, all lowercase. Marty BM. Yeah, and with that, you get you get your quill badge. I can. Oh my gosh, that's like the fourth different way that I've misspelled circus. CIRCUS. It shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't be hard. Oh, I meant to fix a setting for it. It shouldn't be the cave. My first thought was the cave because we need more in the cave. But no, that's not appropriate. There's not a traveling circus in the cave. So mountains, I guess, will be the. It'll also be mountains, because it's a traveling circus, so it could be anywhere. I mean, really, I think we want it to be in the village once we make the village, but we haven't made the village yet. Tom Beach HD. Hey, sorry, I was like super zoned out, but welcome. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry, Jocko. I wasn't paying attention to you either. Hold on, wait. Let me just do this real quick. Crown, Jocko TM, and execute. But yeah, Tom Beach, what have you been up to? Sorry, I use your full name a lot because whatever, I do that. But welcome. How you been? It is wonderful to see you as ever. Alright, did I save this one? I forget, but I have now. And oh yeah, so Marty's cool badge is in order. So, oops, wrong. Where am I going? C, projects, uh, journey, players, Marty, uh, bonuses, uh, cool badge. I was like, what? Brain. I had a brain outage, temporary brain outage, but we're back in order. Uh, it took me like 5 minutes to respond to Jocko's request for the crown. So, uh, Jocko, if you are not paying attention anymore because I took way too long, let me know. I'm sorry. Um, all right. Hopefully we're good with that and whatnot. All right. So we're all saved and cool. Events, more events, all the events. Yeah, and so we still have to talk to Core, and Cool Feather still has to finish his or hers. Uh, but otherwise we're good. All right, so the oh yeah, all right. So I guess technically I have four more to write because I skipped over head wrap. Uh, um, oh yeah. Uh, maybe maybe this character, huh? Yeah. Okay. So for the head wrap, it'll be like uh, you you what? So like so so the armbands were to protection from the elements, and then you uh I want to like imply more action to kind of uh justify or like set the context for like why you might be needing like this head wrap or wanting this head wrap or why this head wrap is beneficial. Um, and I guess it would be yeah. So like what? So like uh, so like after a few uh, close scrapes, you uh, you uh, you I don't know, like tie your hair up in a uh, what's like a way to describe it that is not stupid. Hold on, what does it even look like without the I mean it basically looks like a bandana basically. But what's like a fancier term for a bandana, I guess. Uh, After a few close scrapes, you I don't know. uh, oh, I was like, I heard the event noise. I was looking at chat and I was like, I don't recognize that event. But right, it's because Jocko's GM right now. um, oh, the script. Oh wow, yeah, the script super crashed. Sorry about that. What? What on earth happened? Uh, what? Oh, is it something? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I know what that was about. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is the first time we used the GM features since since the changes I made just last night. So, right, sorry about that. Uh, all right. What is it that I'm trying to do? Um, yeah. So init teleport. Right now we're initting teleport at the start of an event. Uh, wait, what? Yeah. No, not this one. The other one. No, not this one. Wait, what? We. No, it's not any of these places. It's in the init event. We're initting teleport in an init event. I swear, I'm not making this up. Inside init event, we're setting teleport. I swear. I swear. This is not a thing I'm making up. This is a real thing. I just did it yesterday. Yeah. Oh. Oh. All right. So I was looking at it. It was just confusing because it was right next to the other init teleport. All right. So, yeah. So if BG's name, yeah. So we only do this if if cur ev live not if not cur ev live. Yeah, because if it's a live event, we don't have to. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Yes. Uh, I can even do that for you if you like. Uh, Actually, I probably shouldn't. Uh, all right. So the script is almost done cooling off. I'll restart it in just a moment. And yeah, because like I put in the check that I'd put in yesterday that crashed there. I made it so that if we were not in the correct environment for the event, we would jump to that environment. The thing is that there's only that environment specification uh, for prescripted events. So yeah, because Marty's event, or excuse me, because Jocko's event, uh, was written on the fly. There's of course no like that data was not annotated anywhere, right? So I guess like uh um, yeah. So we just don't even bother. That we just shouldn't be running that check in the case that the event is written live. I mean, I think like one thing that would be nice. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, like right now, GMs can teleport just from like they can encourage jump cut whenever they want. Um, I was gonna say it'd be nice if GMs could queue up a natural transition in case they wanted just to like have the natural transition. Um, yeah, because right now actually, yeah, I might want to do something along those lines. I might want to do like the long transitions. So the one slightly complicated factor is that uh, um, yeah, Jocko. I like. There's no specific rules about who can act as GM, but Jocko asked, so I was like, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, if anyone else ever is curious about the live version of the game, because like they're the right. So there's of course the event submissions, which you guys are clearly capable of doing. There is also the game actually also runs like in like the like I tend to use I tend to use the analogy of like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Uh, for like how the game can play, and so like, I guess like this is like so this doc that I just linked to is basically yeah. So it was what Jocko was just doing a minute ago, and what he'll be doing again in just a moment. It's like there are just chat commands that you can use to basically act as trusty bard, or like I mean you kind of like when Jocko was doing it, you kind of saw like trusty bard responded to like what Jocko was saying, and so yeah, it's just like another mode of like playing the game. It's like there are a few things that you can do. You know, I mean, actually, I should edit this document because like where was it? like there's a bunch of the stuff that just does not matter. Like all this stuff about like hither and behold and like all this stuff like is just like you don't need to know any of this stuff. Like all of this stuff is like completely irrelevant and like or no, huzzah is important. But like this stuff like I could just get rid of all this and like no one would ever notice and it'd be everything would be way simpler. What I think I want to do is actually like move it into like an advanced section or something just so that like players who care about it can do whatever, but then for the most part like just like yeah, if anyone does care about this and actually wants to try it, like read the thing about Hark, read the thing about action tags, read the thing about event types, and read the thing about Huzzah. But like this is literally all you need to know. Just these four things. And oh, I should probably actually maybe I'll do that real quick. Because like I use different I use different I use different names for the event types here and in the submission form. So I should probably just use the same names in both places, right? So it should be random. Sorry, I'm gonna just change this real quick. Random X. Vote X. Right. Hey. Oh. I didn't actually. Yeah, I am. Thank you, Joven. I I think I'll like I won't. I probably won't edit it right now. Just because. Well, no. I mean, I guess I could. Wait, did I call it balance or balanced? Bal. Balance X. Balance. Balance X. Actually, I'm gonna put it as like a capital X just so it's more noticeable. You don't actually have to put the X capital like because everything's lowercase, anyways. But yeah, just so that the distinction is a little clearer. Okay. So right, and this okay. So the last thing I'll do before I restart the script is to make it so that those are true statements and not terrible lies. Um, because right now I have it coded to respond to the other commands, but I should have it respond to these commands instead. All right, so event names, yeah, random, random X, vote, oops, vote X, and then balance, balance X. All right, cool. So now we restart the script and oh yeah, I see there's a question. I will get to that in just a second as well. I just want to give Jocko back the commands. Jocko, say something in chat. Jocko, TM, say something in chat. Because the game, IRC takes a little while to add people to the game. But if you say something in chat, you get added to the game automatically. And then, so that way I don't have to wait for IRC to crown Jocko. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have had to wait till. It wouldn't have taken that long. It would have taken like a minute more. So, oh yeah, what was the question? Possible to add chaining events? Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you want to. So in the event submission form, there's the additional comment section on the last page, and so the way chaining works, like I didn't add this as part of the form because it's there's just a few extra features like this that I just like, if people know about them and they want to use them, they can put this information in the additional comment section, and I will put them into the game. But for new players, I didn't want to overload them with and make the form too crazy. Like new-ish players, not new players probably, yeah, right. Yeah, so the way linking works, for any event, so like here I'll show you some of my linked events, and so you can see, just to show you how, like, what the data looks like. So when you're trying to describe how you want yours set up, you'll kind of have like a frame of reference. The gist is basically every possible outcome can lead to an event. For every possible outcome, you can specify a subsequent event. So uh, these are, yeah, and like I started organizing mine into folders. So like if you guys start writing a bunch of events too, I might start organizing your quests into folders too. Which, and like these basically represent like quest chains, right? So let's look at betrayal real quick, because it's kind of an interesting case. So betrayal has three possible outcomes. It's event type 0, so it's chosen at random. One of these suspects is guilty, or we're not guilty, but one of these people is under suspicion, and like rightfully so, about oh yeah, so Jocko's host event is rehosted. For those of you who've forgotten, you found the mine with colored metals. There are diamonds, but there are also tones of gold. Will you make a machine which will mine the metals for you? Take all of your forces and start mining together, or ignore the mine and walk away from it are the options. So, uh, yeah, okay. So for betrayal, yeah, it's so the this one's chosen randomly. So either the war chief is guilty, the cleric is guilty, or not, again, not guilty, but like under either one of these characters is under suspicion. So if the outcome is the corresponds to the war chief, then that goes to the heist. If the outcome is the cleric, then that goes to divination, and if the outcome is the jester, then that goes to restore. So yeah, so basically, if so, let's say so like legendary neurotoxin. Let's say you wanted to make a an event that happens if you, so okay, so yeah, I mean that's you, Jocko. Cool. um so like let's say if you wanted to make an event that, so in the what was it, like the Malduriacs, like let's say like if you well, I don't know what would be the exact example, but like, basically, like if in one of these outcomes you wanted, like, oh, so if the wagon is smashed to pieces, uh then like, maybe the next event is like fix wagon. So like if you submit another event and said, if you submit an event called like fix wagon, and you in your additional comment section you told me like, oh, this links in from, you know, this links in from Malduriac's outcome for strike, right? Because that's what this corresponds to. So yeah, I can just like whenever that data is available, I can, like, or if you decided that, like, maybe Malduriac's is, you encounter Malduriac's if if you like, maybe if you like choose the wrong path from the yeah. So it's basically like, yeah, okay. Hopefully that's clear. Let me know if you have any other questions about that. You can also like you can also have like outcomes lead to the same thing. So like maybe no matter what happens, you have to fix your wagon. Like, so maybe for all of these outcomes, like no matter like maybe for any of the bad outcomes, you have to fix your wagon outcome or afterwards. I don't know. But then like for but when if you're successful, then it's like enjoy riches is your is the next event or something like that. I don't know. Like you can do basically whatever you want in that regard. And I would encourage you to do so. All right, so we're good with this, and um, so oh yeah, Jocko. Or Joven, whichever you prefer. Uh, just for reference, I did change the commands to match uh the sheet. So sorry, but like so yeah, it's now to end the events. It's random X, vote X, and balance, or balance X. Um, I don't know. Oh, what is? Oh yeah. Actually, you're kind of right, Bengalinksy. Uh, at least one of your guesses is actually quite correct. Uh, the letters in Binri are the five most important letters from my real name. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah. Uh, um, all right, cool. Uh, what were we working? Oh yeah, we were writing those. We were writing those phrases. So after a few close scrapes, you tie your hair up in a I don't want to make I don't want to, I want to specifically sound like the opposite of dumb. I want it to sound or I want to like I don't care if it's like if it sounds if it's like so the opposite of like dumb sounding that it again sounds dumb. Like it loops all the way around to not dumb sounding that it sounds like dumb again. But like I want to like I don't know. I guess I just want to like overdo it with like how cool this bandana is. Like so like you tie your hair up in a like a super badass bandana. Like not like literally that, but uh um so uh excuse me. Um uh so I accidentally show my last name on stream kind of a lot. I've shown my last name like surprisingly many times. Please don't dox me though. I'm not. It's not like I'm. I don't know. It's not like I'm. It's not like I wouldn't tell you guys if like it was important for you to know. But it's not important for you to know my name. And I don't know. It's not like I don't trust you guys. It's just that there are people out there who aren't trustworthy, and so because no one needs like you know enough about me that like you know who I am. So it's not like anything magically would change if you knew like the secret word, which is the rest of my name. And it really would not be that hard to find out. Like if anyone wanted to find out my name, they could find it out really easily. Uh, all right. I'm changing it though, which is actually the reason I don't go by it. Is I've been planning to change it for a while. I just don't. I just haven't yet. Um, so after a few close scrapes, you tie your hair up in a. Uh, actually, after a few close scrapes, you find a. You find a. Why can't I like whenever I try and describe this stuff, it's always like nice or good. Like I had a real problem when I first started writing these that I used the word nice like for everything. So like for example, after a few close scrapes, you find a nice bandana. I'm not inclined to use that word here, but like why am I so starved for adjectives? Like why am I so incapable of coming up with with good ones? Like it shouldn't be that hard. Um, you find a and like sturdy is another one of those words. Like I guess because we're describing like armor type stuff, I want to keep calling things sturdy. Oh, maybe wait, what? How come when I oh sturdy yeah, right. I was like, how come there are two matches for stirred but only one match for sturdy? All right, well I haven't used the word sturdy in a while. Bandana. I don't think that actually makes sense, but whatever. Like, what is a sturdy bandana? Um, I mean, uh, I could say rugged. uh, that's no, that's not as cool. Whatever. I don't care. It's not like sturdy bandana is like super attractive a prospect, but that's fine. Uh, all right, so farmer hat. Uh, oh, which also includes the shirt and the pants. Uh, oh yeah, so this is actually a pretty big change. Wait, you get the farmer hat, the shirt, and the pants. Really? Is that is that how I meant to do it? I mean that's how I wrote it. I thought like yeah, I guess that's fine because that level up wouldn't have been very exciting otherwise. So, all right. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, why are why are you guys so much better at coming up with words than I? I need a better vocabulary. Not a bigger vocabulary. I know a lot of words. I just need a better vocabulary. Farmer hat. Uh, so yeah, in this one level, you get like these dark pants. You get this like uh, you get this new shirt. You get the farmer hat. So you're this is gonna sound so dumb. Ready for action, and you've got the hat to prove it. Yep, no, that's intentionally dumb. If anyone's like, that sounds dumb, it's like, yes, you're correct. That is incredibly dumb. All right, sickle. So that's an interesting one. This is like this one kind of writes itself a little bit. Uh, 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 you so small brush poses no obstacle uh, to your sharp new sickle. Sure. I don't know, whatever. And then the farmer pack. This one's supposed to be short because it's going to include a GIF. Uh, um, what like the other thing about these short ones is that they're supposed to like kind of like these the reason these the reason for these ones that are supposed to include the GIFs is that they're supposed to like kind of like conclude like they're supposed to like wrap up like what all is going on with the what's going on with the outfit or like the whole collection of like stuff that you've unlocked over the past however many levels. So I mean I've kind of been broadcasting it pretty far. Uh, thank you, Jacka. Um, all right. Well, if you're gonna just spend your time being an internet detective, I'm going to give Trusty Bard back the crown. Uh, but oh, did we get another error? It didn't clear the chat again. No, we didn't get an error. Huh. For some reason, I guess with that command, I just forgot to clear the chat or clear not chat. The command screen, which is weird. Or no, I guess it's not that weird. Let me see. Crown. Where's the crown commands? Here. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Uh, wait. What? Crown. Yeah. Schedule dot insert in a gem. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just not doing this. Not super important, but whatever. It's just a little convenience thing. Usually when I input a command through the command panel, I I just have it clear out the text so that it like registers that the that the command was successful. Uh, My oh yeah, yeah, that's probably true. Like I said, my name shows up tons of places, so it really wouldn't be that hard to figure out my name. Shows up in my PAX video though. Sure, why not? I don't know. Did I? I don't know. Whatever. I really don't care. I know what my name is. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I remember what it is. Uh, all right. So yeah, farmer pack. Uh, I the character looks a little bit like a hobo, which is not an exciting thing necessarily. Like to look like a hobo is not like something that a lot of people want to do necessarily. But there's like something Jocko, I really don't care. Please stop talking. um there's something uh sorry. There's something a little bit like romanticized about the idea of like having no like no ties, like right, like this character kind of looks like they could go anywhere a little bit, like you know the character like with the like that you were previously, like with the you know the fine garments and like all that, like that person like kind of is the opposite. Like that person looks like they might like just explode if they accidentally wandered too far away from the group. Like they might just like collapse into a pile and like cease to exist or something. Um, or I didn't mean to do edit. Whatever. Yeah, this character does not look like a natural adventurer in any regard. So it's yeah. I guess I just kind of want to play up on that aspect of it because I think that's like I don't know. To me, that's the interesting part about the. Cheeseman Panda! Oh my gosh, Cheeseman Panda. You're gonna have the all time high score if you keep this up. But oh my gosh, thank you so much. um, Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, "You look like a hobo, Kappa." Thank you. I assume by that you mean I give you the romanticized impression that I could travel the land unencumbered by material possessions. uh, um, the well, you already know how the karma system works in this game. I will I will mention that if you get to the there is a special distinction for the top donator of all time. Oh, speaking of which, sorry, I mean it's not super important. It just occurred to me. I've never actually looked at what the owl and the wing. It's a little close. I think I probably wouldn't have done it quite like that if I had thought to check it beforehand. But bloop. Okay. Yeah, that was fun enough. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, uh, yeah. So yeah, thank you again. Thank you again, Cheese Man. I'm really blown away by your generosity because like we haven't even known each other very long, but I don't know. I I I hope I'm adequately expressing the extent to which which um uh I I think for the farmer pack, I wanted the message to be like you are you're ready for uh Okay, speaking of betrayal, um, you are ready for, or like, you could, uh, you could journey for, uh, like, I need like a term like miles, but like significantly greater, like, but not like, nah, I shouldn't go that way. I want, I wanted like this the statement to be roughly like you could journey for miles, but like miles is like actually not that much in this course in the scope of this game. Like miles is actually like relatively that gives the opposite message. Like, uh, I mean, I could. So I'm already at 28 characters. Oh, I cannot read that. I cannot read that at all. Cheeseman. Cheeseman. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, "Not knowing each other, we can fix that, Cab." All right. Well, I hope we do because because I don't know. I just you seem like a really nice person. Like from what little I know of you, you seem like a very nice person. So, thank you, thank you again for your generosity. Yeah, I just oh man, I'm gonna just be stupid smiling for a while if that's okay. I hope that's okay with everyone because it's not like I can control it. So, um, I think oh yeah, so the the yeah, I went with like you could journey for thousands of miles. It's not like great, but then like these are so easy to change if and when I need to change them. So I'll probably go with this for now, and then maybe someday it'll become something better instead. All right, so I haven't done anything past black sleeves, so let's where are black sleeves? Oh wow, there. Okay, yeah. So I did cover a lot of ground. Uh, all right, let's place these as such. I didn't miss any, did I? No, yeah. Okay, good. Excuse me. All right, and let's format up this data, get it all nice and tidy, and uh, then yeah. So then the next step after we have these all written, the next step is to actually implement them, right? Because like right now, these are just written. The game doesn't know anything about them. It doesn't interface with them in any regard. So, yeah. Uh, uh, Thank you, Cheeseman Panda. And then that's gonna be like my new catchphrase. Oh, I used to have back when I used to have text on the stream. I used to have like cool person of the day, and if it's not written in stone or anything, but Cheeseman Panda, you're definitely cool person of the day today. I just have to say, probably a lot of days. You're like cool person of the week, basically. Um, Pema, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Uh, so, um, I huh. I think so yeah, the way trying to think of like what's the cleanest way to just to like to read this data out. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, I missed one. Fun. I missed the very first one. Uh so yeah, let's I mean, oops. I missed a letter. I guess I might want to proofread some of these. uh Actually, no, I'll just look for typos. Armor? Would you don't like my spelling of armor? Armor? You don't like my spelling of bracers? You see, this You don't like my spelling of cozy. Oh, is that one misspelled? Is it actually C-O-S-Y? Uh, no. Alright, this spell check is weird. Oh, pick up might not actually be a word. You pick up a fine shawl from a local. Oh, wait, this one was a many characters. Is it too many characters now? Characters 75. All right, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, 75 characters is fine. Oh, whoops, wielded is definitely misspelled. Scepter is not misspelled. You're just weird. uh, Stompers is a word. Stop pretending it's not a word. Chainmail. I'm gonna pretend it's a word. Maybe. I don't know. Is it not a word? Uh. Oh yeah, I guess it is two words. All right, so chainmail. Uh. Did you? No, I did not, Fema. um. um. All right. Are there any other typos here? Epaulets. Stop telling me these words are spelled wrong. Bandana. It's like, do you mean banana or do you mean bandana spelled incorrectly? It's like, no, I mean bandana spelled correctly. I'm spelling it correctly, right? Bandana. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, it is. It actually is spelled with two N's. Weird. Maybe I was thinking of banana. Maybe I just assumed it was just banana with a D plugged in. Um, all right. I am correct about armor, though, right? Yeah, I'm correct about armor. Good. All right. Well, there we go. You win some, you lose some, or whatever. You're correct about some, you're mistaken about others, or whatever. All right. So I think what I want to do is I would just want to like look through this list. I want to split them in half based on this item here, and then I just want to like stack them in, I guess. Uh, how am I like? Hmm. I don't know. Uh, um. So I just like hypothetically I could like mess up the level tweets if I like I don't know. I'd be a little disappointed if I accidentally had it so that these like went out at the wrong level or like because like leveling up is supposed to be cool and so I guess I just want to make sure that it is like corresponding to the right occurrences. So I guess I'll just maybe I will read in. I was just gonna go in order, like based on yeah, no, I will go in. I will do that. Okay, so I'm gonna say so yeah, how do we do this? Like so what if we just say like when we're loading stuff in uh we could say oh this isn't where we're loading stuff. We don't load stuff until down here. Alright, so we can say like so oops what are we doing? Alright, so with open uh game data slash level tweets. Is that what the file is called? I think level tweets.txt as pdata uh, game data level messages uh, level messages .txt speed data oh yeah so yeah right so level messages equals blank lists actually I'm gonna put in like an empty string to start off the list because you never level up to level 0 but I want the indexes of this list to correspond to the I want the indexes of the messages in this list to correspond to the levels at which you get these things. So we're just going to start out with a blank one, and then let's say lines equals p data dot read split split on the new line character. So we're going to break this up by line by line, and then we'll say line, I guess, equals lines index, so then for line in lines, if so for li in lines, which is a little weird, but whatever, line equals li dot split on so we're going to split on a space followed by the vertical bar followed by the space character, because that's what we use to separate these messages out. That is an excellent question, Cheeseman Panda. So then if the length of line is 2, so if there is that second entry, because like for most of these the length is actually going to be 1, or not for most of them, but for these blank ones, the ones that we don't care about, the length is going to be 1. And we can just skip those. But if the length of this line is 2, then we did split, and there is a message here. So then we will say level messages dot append line index 1, which is the message itself. And then so just to check if that's worked all correctly, we're going to say print level messages, save that, and just to test if that's working, so just so I don't have to restart the script to test if it's working, I'm going to put it down put it down here, and just try running this once. Did not like that. With open game data level messages.txt. What? Did I misspell it or something? No such file or directory. Game data level messages. What? Oh, right, because this is a different this script is in a different folder. So I have to do .. Yeah. All right. No, that should work now. Yeah. Nope, didn't like that. Or it still doesn't like something. I like that the error message is split up by other prints. Pdata. Oh, whoops, yeah, I just typoed pdata. Save that. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. Well... Alright, let's also print, so I'll just put it as part of this print. So let's print the length of level messages, and then also level messages. Oops, I forgot a parenthesis. Alright, so one more time. Actually, no. Yeah, whatever, this is fine. Okay. Alright, so 52. 52. Yeah, that's correct. And let's make sure... Well, yeah, so 52, because it said 52 just then, we can be pretty certain that it is in fact correct. But I just want to make sure. Yeah, the last one, you could journey for thousands of miles. Wait, yeah, the length is 52, but it indexes from 0, so it means that this is the 51st message, which is correct, because this should be the 51st message, which makes me fairly confident that they are, in fact, working correctly. Because, like, I don't know. It's possible that it could be mistaken in some manner, but I'm fairly confident that could be, in fact, working instead. Okay, so oh yeah, hey, Gareth Poo, how's it going? Uh, what program am I using? I'm using oh, you're not talking to me, are you? um, can you send a link to a laptop I just bought? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Feel free to link that Cheeseman Panda. I can post a link. I try not to repost links. Spend a lot of time reposting links, but you've been very nice to me today, so I I would gladly do that. Yeah. So Gareth, the reason he was asking is because links are disabled in chat, and so in order for hey, new follower, Gareth Boo, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Um, yeah, the reason he was asking is because in order to see the link, I have to repost the link. But yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. So I'm confident that those level messages are now working. So I'm basically just gonna change it so that I'm gonna change it so that when we like tweet level ups. Yeah, so right now we just say congratulations you gained and then like all this business. Yikes. Yeah, we do a lot of this business. I could just change. Yeah, I think so uh yeah, so this is Cheeseman Panda's link. Uh ooh, sounds nice. I just read the Intel Core i7 and I was like, sounds nice. Oh wow, yeah. I'm using a 14-inch laptop, which I usually go for like something. At least the last one. Actually, both those statements were gonna be lies. My first reaction when I started laptop shopping was to go for a bigger one, but for whatever reason I decided to go for like something a little more compact. And so if you see me like doing the eye strain of vision thing, it's because I went for something a little more compact. Whether that was the right choice or not, I don't necessarily know. But I yeah, sometimes I rarely ever travel with mine, so I totally could have gone with a bigger one. Hmm. Another day perhaps. Uh um so yeah, all right. What was it doing? Oh yeah, right. So we're level oh yeah. Yeah. All right. So the way I had originally concepted these messages is that, like, hypothetically, like, if two of these messages were queued to go out at the same time, then it could say congratulations you gained levels 1 and 2 or something like that. I don't think I care about that because I changed it. I mean, like, I either changed it or it's never been the case that you can actually get multiple level ups at the same time. Yeah, maybe it was that once upon a time you could gain multiple level ups at the same time, but now you can't. Now they're at least spaced apart by a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna go with the greater of the greatest level, the highest level that you've earned. So then I was thinking like, oh, so I can go in and change the system, like blah blah blah. What do nice people get in my stream? uh, they uh, they get a happy streamer, I guess, and they get some game dev insight. They get to ask questions and participate in a fun conversation about game development, and they get wings in side quest. They get an aura and a zephyr in side quest, and uh, okay, so um, yeah, so okay, so the first thing is we're gonna be a little more. Uh, we're just gonna say congrats on level instead of saying whatever else. All right, so we can get rid of this level versus levels thing. We can just say yeah, we can just say string levels minus one. So congrats on level. Uh, Wait, what is this levels business thing? And what is this at symbol? What the heck is levels dictionary? I have no clue what levels dictionary is. Oh, it's right here. Oh. Oh. Okay. I understand what I'm doing here. So it's levels dictionary index blah 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 index -1. Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Yes. So we just say congrats on this. Or plus. Congrats on plus. And then and then uh, or actually, I guess yeah, I guess I will still. I'll say or actually yeah, I'll say uh, I'll say level equals levels dict blah blah blah, and then I'll get rid of all of this business because we don't need any of that. And then we can say plus level plus plus exclamation point space plus or no plus plus level level messages, yeah, but global, I don't know if I need to do this, but global level messages, like it's inside a function, and sometimes Python seems to need to specify globalness inside a function. Oh, sorry, what was this? What is the most popular rage relief game? Uh, Sorry, no, I don't know. What's the most popular rage relief game? Is it that squeezy ball? The thing that sits on your desk and you squeeze it? That game's not very fun. I don't know. I've never really had to. I don't think I've ever used gaming for rage relief. Like when I'm upset, I like yell at stuff. Or like you guys have seen me upset before. I get really impassioned and I can't do anything except to just talk about why I'm so upset. But then I talk about it for a little while and then I'm like, all right, whatever. um, that's an interesting question. Uh, is that the answer? Neighbors from Hell, the game. Oh, I don't know what that means, but it just reminded me of the super important thing about Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which was an amazing game. Why haven't they remade that? Why do they remake all those other games? Why don't they remake that game instead? Someone should remake Zombies Ate My Neighbors, or maybe they did remake it already, and I just didn't pay attention. Does anyone know the answer to that one? It's super important right now. Zombies ate. Yeah, look at that. Zombie A, and it already knows what I'm talking about. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Can anyone else attest to how good this game was? Because it was really good. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing like the PS4 version. So someone needs to. Someone needs to. Someone needs to get on that. Um, uh, so all right, let's. What was I doing here? All right, so level messages. Yeah. All right, level messages. And I guess I could just. I could just wait. I put punctuation in all of my level messages, right? And then because like if I'm keeping the yeah, I mean I guess I technically well, actually, let me check. I put punctuation. I'm pretty sure I put correct punctuation in here. Like I had taken out punctuation for some of these because for the ones that are gonna have oh yeah, right. Like so this one. All right, so I did forget it for some, but I think this is the first one. Dark shirt, chepo. What was the so yeah, mouse. Wait, hold on, let me double check. Uh, yeah, dark shirt and mouse were the first ones that with punctuation. So, oh yeah, wow. All right, so no, I definitely did not remember to, to put them in. Oops, no, not the whole thing, jerk. Just at the end. Stop. Okay, go away. Wow, yeah, I definitely did not remember to. All right, so, oops. All right, that one already had it. Uh, Sorry, there's just like little schmutzy things on my screen. What country you are from, Cheeseman Panda? Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, so just based on your name, I'm gonna guess you're either from Switzerland or China. Because your name makes me think of Swiss cheese and pandas. Um, Pandas are from China? I don't know. I might be wrong on that one. I think they're from China. Or if they're not, I apologize to pandas for spreading misinformation about them. I apologize to everyone for spreading misinformation about pandas. Alright, so Idarks and Blackbird need punctuation. Pendant needed punctuation, although Turtle actually already had it. Pendant. And then I think the rest were okay. Mask and Fox. Yeah. Alright. So I'll just assume this is okay. Cool. The tool you use on cheese. Faces? You're from the country that made. You're from the country that made faces. That's the tool I use on cheese. I use my face. Say, the tool you use on cheese. Interesting. Oh, the cheese grater. Uh, are you from? Uh, it'll come to me. I'll think of it eventually, probably. Uh, are you from Great Britain? No, I don't anticipate that answer to be correct. I was like greater, greater, great, Great Britain. um, all right. Well, so I saved that data, right? So this is all set, and then all right. So yeah, I think this is all legit now. So I'm gonna. Oh, I should stop the script a little while ago. We're not like in an event or anything, are we? Uh, I'll put it into like a two-away mode for a little while once I start it back up again, so that to make up for lost time. Because yeah, so the thing I'm gonna do while the script is down is I'm going to reset my data or reset my level. So players. Where's which one of these is my which one of these is me? It was easier when there were fewer of these, but I should still be able to remember. It was like, huh, this one? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I'm linked to as so. Well, I guess I might as well rinse all my data. Experience. Yeah, I don't have to change that. I just have to change my stable to 0 legs. Save that. And then same. I mean, I didn't have to do that one. I could have left that one the same. But I need to change this one to 0. Wait, why was the other one 13 and this one was 18? That's kind of weird. All right, yeah, I'm basically going to start from scratch, so that way we can test that the level suites are working. I don't know. All right, so oh yeah, so yeah, I guess one thing I should do before wait, how exhaustively did I actually check this stuff? Like, the whole, like, delightful adventures thing. So yeah, so this is, 77 characters. And we didn't ever exceed 77. Well, okay, so actually that's assuming Delightful Adventures. Oh yeah, I should probably check this real quick. Because that's assuming that Delightful Adventures is the longest of all the synonyms. I should probably check. I should probably check that real quick. Because like interesting, which is longer? Delig Hitful is 10 characters long. Interesting is longer. Oh yeah, so technically I should go. I should reduce that by an extra character, and I think there were some that like. So wait, so that means instead of having 77 characters, I'd only have 76 characters. I forget. Were there any that? Yeah, there. So this one, a new hood keeps the sun out of your eyes, so you can. Yeah, I'll just say so you can survey the land. That's fine. Uh, so that was Hood, level 23. So you can survey the land. Alright, was there any others that were close? Were there any others like 77s? There's 76, so will go to the max length, but should be okay. 71. Alright, yeah, there aren't. Alright. Oh yeah, so that also. So wait, actually, I guess before I started changing them, I should have checked. Interesting adventures. Is that the longest now? Is adventures the longest? Adventures. Advent Ours is 9 characters long. Oh, Expedition is 10 characters long. So again, it's actually 75. I'm not very good at counting. Oh no, Expedition. Oh no, yeah, no. Adventures. Oh yeah, Adventures is 10 characters long. Cheeseman Panda. I don't even know what to say anymore. Thank you. Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, Marty BM guesses what country I'm from, so they're for $1 for me and $1 for Marty BM. You are awesome, Benry, and makes Ari awesome. You are awesome, Cheeseman Panda. And that is the truth of the matter. Oh yes, I did kind of stop. Oh, Norway made the greater. Is that true? All right. Uh, oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. I zoned out of chat for a little while, but Norway, huh? Okay, cool. Wow, good job. Uh, seems like a cool place. I've never been to any place like Norway. I would It's one of those places that I would totally visit. Uh, I know like nothing about it, but thank you again, Cheeseman Panda. You're incredibly generous. You're probably not. I haven't checked the numbers, but you're probably not far from a top donator of all time at this point. Uh, yeah, you're on your way. um, okay, yeah. So can we start the script soon? Or is there? Am I confident now that that is the maximum number of characters for these? Yeah, there's nothing longer than interesting, and there's nothing longer than adventures or expedition, as far as I can tell. All right, so that should be good, and that should all work. Was there anything? Oops. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically, I might want to check. I want to. I want to do some sort of error checking, in case that, Because like, what happens if the tweet is like too long? I mean, I guess we're only really at risk at that in the case that we're only really at risk of that when the player's like screen name is 15 characters long. Because if it's longer, if it's shorter than 15 characters, then we'll have actually some flex room there. Um, I don't know. I guess yeah. I guess before we actually like send out the tweet, I'll just say like print oops I can spell print the length of tweet text, uh, and then print the tweet text itself. Tweet text. We'll also like print level tweet as well. Uh, all right, that's fair, Cheese Man Panda. That sounds smart. Hey Darius CXC, how's it going? Welcome. Speaking of cool people who are just cool people all around. Darius, yeah. What's up? um, yeah, I think that's probably gonna work. So I'll fire up the. Oh yeah, I'll fire up the game in just a moment. And someone asked, who was it? Someone asked if I can explain how the game works or show how the game works. So yeah, so as soon as I start that up, I'll give a quick rundown. Uh, let's yeah, the script has been down long enough. I can restart it at this point. So let's run that. And then yeah, so the gist of this game is that it takes place in a live stream, as you might have figured out. The visuals online, or the visuals for the game exist primarily or like almost exclusively on the screen here, as you can see across the bottom of the screen. We have the environments, we have character art. The story plays out through the chat channel with some on-screen cues, and yeah, the chat channel is also how players participate in the action. So Trusty Bard is our storyteller. If you follow along what Trusty Bard says in chat, you will get the scoop on what is happening and what's going on. Oh, did I save myself as level 0? Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, like I said, I'll kick it into away mode because the script was down for a while. So, wait, why did it go? Why did it teleport to the desert? Or why did it teleport to the mountains? Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess there's no reason it couldn't teleport to the mountains. I don't necessarily want that to be the case, so I'm actually going to change it a little bit. I'm going to change it slightly so that way we don't. I mean, I guess there's no reason that we couldn't tell that. Oh no, there is actually a reason that we shouldn't do that. All right, yeah. So basically, yeah, so at the start of the game when we choose what the first event will be, we we do what? We pick from the entire extended valid event pool for that environment, which also includes transitioned environments. We that works. It almost works, except for the fact that the first event happens sooner than the 15-minute mark, which is usually the time frame that we give to. Yeah, it's Neurotoxin's event. So anyone who we're not gonna defeat this thing if we don't also poison and damage. Poison damage. Okay. Oh, what's the Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Darius, totally. If you want to post a link, I can links get erased from chat, but I can still see them, so I can repost the link. Actually, you know what? You know what's actually easier is if I just make you a mod, then you can post links. So, I trust you because you are a experienced your streamer yourself. I figure you know how to operate a chat room. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, we did it. Oh, did we? Wait, what? Oh, I was not paying attention. I did poison and strike. Wait, no, I did poison and damage. Wait, was this event not multi? Oh, this event wasn't multi, was it? Sorry. I meant to do. I tried to do poison and. All right, sorry, that was my fault. Whoa, what just happened? Uh. Oh. Ah. All right. So it did not tweet correctly, huh? Probably did not successfully tweet stuff. Uh. Cheeseman Panda. Um. Uh. You know what's funny? Yeah, Cheeseman Panda. The way that I decide mods, like I like have no clue how to moderate a chat channel. Uh. Like I have no experience with it, and I do not understand how any of that works. Uh. So I basically I just make it up as I go. I'll be honest. I just make it up as I go. um, so if it seems if you think to yourself like that seems a bit random and not necessarily deliberate or well thought out, then like that's entirely possible. That would be a valid criticism of me. All right, what is this error that we hit here though? It doesn't like Unicode. Need string or wait. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh yeah. Level is supposed to be a string. So I should level messages. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's supposed to be level messages index level. Yikes. So that would have worked poorly for a number of reasons. um, all right, the rest of it should be legit. So after this event, I'm actually going to restart the after this event, I'm going to restart the et cetera, et cetera. So, oh yeah, okay, cool. Doop doop. All right. Oh, sorry. I was just bookmarking Darius's link on my other computer, and I actually haven't even done it yet. Hold on, almost there. I can do this. I can do this. All right, there we go. Done. All right. So yeah, I'll restart the skip. Blah, blah, blah. I'll restart the script in just a moment. And good job, staircasing it up. Yes, yes. All right, Marty. Okay. And then yeah, right. So I think those were like the. I think I had something else to do, but those were like the two things, the two first things. Oh, yeah. All right. No, actually, those were the two things that I wanted to do. So yeah. So I could start on jump cuts next. I could. I mean, there are a lot of things I could do next. Um, I feel like jump cuts gets a lot of attention, and yeah, I feel like jump cuts would be a good way to go. Uh, oh, I didn't stop the script yet, did I? Yikes! I should have stopped the script a while ago so that I could restart it sooner. Whatever. I just gained level 1 again, so I'm gonna put this back down to 0. Legs. If anyone's curious what this file means, it means that I'm level 0, and legs is what you start with at level 0. It's the name of like the lowest level equipment that you get in the game. So that's what that's about. Uh, and um, um, so I uh, sorry, I was just catching up my chat, and I I guess I still don't know exactly what I want to do with jump cuts. Like I was saying before, like if I really want to take like a leap, like a major leap, I could go and try and do like the deluxe implementation. Which, you know what? Even the deluxe implementation wouldn't solve the deluxe implementation would definitely not solve the hitch, like the thing where the graphics freeze for a second. So in order to fix that hitch, like pretty much any solution, I kind of need to fix that hitch. So I think like basically the gist is that I shouldn't be loading in this data on the fly. I should just keep this data loaded in memory. It's like, I mean, how much like if I loaded like literally uh, my entire background data folder, which I don't think I even need to do because I probably have plenty of data in here that's not actually valid for the game. It'd only be 3 MB, so I really shouldn't be so stingy with this. Um, yeah, so I should keep it all loaded into memory. But then I guess the question is like how to keep it organized in memory because like the the way that I'm handling a lot of this stuff currently, um, it's based on like only having one of these things going on at any given time. So yeah, I guess like I mean maybe I can keep that. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. I can load it all and then just assign it as needed. So instead of yeah, yes, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll load in the events and all right. So yeah, so what we currently call like loading. Well, no, a lot of it's gonna change. It's gonna be very dissimilar to how it used to be. So I just won't worry about that for now. I'll just like start putting in the new way. All right. So now what do we do? Uh, so when we load, yeah. What is it? All right. So environments have the concept of layers. Yeah. They also need the concept of transitions though, because like layers no longer have the concept of transition pieces, or do they? Uh, yeah. Hold on. Let me think about this. I kind of need like two separate concepts. I need the concept of like the environment data, and I need the concept of the environment as relevant to the game. Uh, can mods check links from non-mods? I think the reason I can see links is because I use Better Twitch TV. The funny thing about Better Twitch TV is that even if links are rinsed from chat automatically, they people with Better Twitch TV can still see them. So I think that's why I can see them. I think I can see it not because I'm a mod, but because I use Better Twitch TV. Uh, or Better TTV. It's like if for those who are not familiar, it's like an extension for your browser that just changes. Yeah, Better Switch TV. Yeah, okay. Uh, um, yeah, like it like improves the UI in some ways. Like I like how it if someone uses your name in chat, it makes the whole line of chat light up bright red, which is helpful because otherwise I would never pay attention when people are talking to me, or I'd never notice when people are talking to me. Um, all right, so maybe I'll keep the I don't know. I mean, like, I might as well just like rewrite this, like, cause like, yeah. All right, if I rewrote this, how would I be rewriting it? I'd be basically like, oh, no, you know what? I can just no, you know what's even easier than like going crazy with this is just right. So load data. I'll just make it. It won't actually be about loading data. It'll just be about applying. transition pieces. Right. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So all of the images will be loaded into memory, and it'll just be about uh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, all that has to change is that environments need uh, transitions. Yeah, and that's a dictionary also, and then oh yeah, right. So this should be uh, initialized here. Self dot transitions is also dictionary. Um, so what are we gonna do here? Okay, yeah. So we will keep load data, I guess. We just won't have an out name. Like so all these references to out name, these we can get rid of for now. I'll just comment them out first. In case I want to do something with them. Yeah, because we'll just do something instead. Oh yeah, so what I used to do was basically yeah, so I would load the data. I would load in the next environment every time we were getting ready to transition. Instead of doing that, dude, my method bodies are like 1,000 lines long. Why don't you think, or don't you think splitting them up could improve readability? For me, no. For you, I don't know. I guess, sure. But like, how important is it for you to read my code? I don't know. If you have questions, please ask. Uh, um, all right. So is the script still down? I haven't restarted the script yet, have I? I always do that. I bring the script down. I'm like, I'll bring it back up in a few minutes, and then like an hour later, wait, hold on. So I can't be changing this stuff if I haven't restarted the script yet. Oops. Yeah. Actually, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Journey Stable. I'm gonna, I'm gonna call the current version of Journey Stable, so that I can, because I'm gonna be doing environment stuff, and so it'll be helpful to be able to run the script separately. So Journey or JRNE was the dev name of SideQuest before it was called SideQuest. In case anyone is curious why I keep saying that. So yeah, let's open, not move. What? File. Open. Journey stable. And let's run this. See how that goes. Alright. And then might as well activate it. Alright, so there's me. I'm at the lowest level. I'm the... What? Oh, I didn't change that. Right, yeah. I didn't change the thing about where it... Alright, I'll do that real quick. Not that it matters, but... Oh, well, actually, yeah. First I'll Control Y, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y. Put that back. And then, yeah, no, I was gonna change it so that yeah, because right now it picks an event from environment events name, but I actually want it to be this environment events name. Because that'll only pick local events, so it won't pick events that require transition. Because the reason it keeps doing a jump cut every time I initiate away mode is because it was picking from valid transitions, and I don't want it to pick transitions. I just want it to pick local. Oh, I should be getting levels though. So knock, look. I'm gonna knock, I guess. I'll knock with those who choose to knock. Having a while loop over like 3 screens and indentation of 20 levels would slow you down. Yeah, that's the important thing, right? It's like you can't you can't tell someone else how to write code. I mean, you can, but like just because, yeah, just because like you like for me personally, it's tabs. Like if I have to flip between tabs and have like 20 tabs open all at the same time, that's when I just like if I just have to scroll up and down, it's like easy. It's like there's just a little scroll bar, and it's all there, and I can just do like Control F, and I can go to whatever part of the code I need to go to. Okay, so I should have leveled up. Yeah, look at that level tweet, 106 characters. Uh, I'm looking on my other screen now to see the tweet come through. Because hypothetically, it should have gone through. It should have said, at Binri TV, congrats on level 1. You learn the first rule of adventuring. Carry a stick. Exciting sojourn. Hey, there it goes. Hey! So anyone who follows me on Twitter might have noticed that. uh, might have noticed that I'm back down to level 1 again. But uh, I, sh- on the one hand, on the one hand, I want to test. Wait a second. Hold on. The outcome: the stone wall encircling the property leads around to a cemetery set atop a hill before a sprawling vista. Why did it say "look"? Was the outcome? Hey, it's traveling circus. Uh, what? Sorry. I was just so the event that just played out. You reach an old stately manor, faded with age, blah blah. Night Knock got 66% and got nice, but for some reason it shows look. What? I just that doesn't seem right to me. So I'm just gonna quickly check it to see if the data is well formed. That's one of my events. It's part of the curse chain. It's manor. It's event type 3. Event type 3. Look around the perimeter. Look at 34%. Uh, I feel like there's got to be like a bug here somewhere. Two people chose knock. Two people chose look. Two people chose knock. Two people chose look. But look won, despite the fact that knock had more influence. There's got to just be like some bug. Like nothing seems to be wrong with this data. So I feel like it must just be with the way that I'm calculating the outcomes of event type 3. Event type 3 is supposed to be it's supposed to go with the popular vote. So like the fact that so like it doesn't just go by uh oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't just go by the number of people who participated. It looks at the influence levels of the participants, and that's where the 66 and the whatever other value came from. 66 and 34. Uh, so, all right, hold on. Sorry, I noticed chat is like active, and I'll pay attention to it in just a second. I promise. Um, I'm just gonna look into what's happening here real quick. All right, so where is it that we handle event types 3? Uh, Event type 3. Influence dictionary. Outcome equals apop. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not necessarily true. Oh, so it's probably not just a... Oh, yeah. Apop doesn't mean what it used to mean. Because I changed stuff. Yeah, Apop, before I used influence, Apop kept track of the most chosen action. But we don't really use Apop in that way anymore. So... Uh, so instead of Apop, should I just go with yeah, I should probably yeah, anytime that I would have used Apop, I think I'm now using influence instead. So I think I should just change the way we calculate Apop to not just go based on a count. Uh, uh, yeah. So for a key in action dictionary.keys, if so action dictionary? No, influence dictionary. All right. So for a key in influence, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Right. I was editing the wrong file that time. All right. I'm not going to restart the script or anything, but uh, you got to figure it out, Darius. You know how it works. You can play. You can pretend you don't know, but no, you got to figure it out. um, uh, uh, so right. Yeah. So right. So now that I'm in the correct document, or I'm in the correct file. Let's make the correct edits. So for a key in influence dictionary, uh, if influence dictionary a key is greater than a count, yeah, the rest of it I think we can just keep the same. Just replace the references to action dictionary to references to influence dictionary, and I think we're good to go. I mean, b count is like, or like a count and b count should probably be, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So, yeah. Hey, new follower. Uh, Dave Allen, welcome. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Um, so, oh, what was yeah, I can see the link. Is there something called link permissions on the stream? I'd like to be permitted to send links and cool stuff in that. So the reason that links are disabled is that it just takes me way too long to moderate links, and also yeah, just that. It just takes too long to moderate them. I just end up, when links are enabled, I just end up spending way too much time, like looking at my other monitor and not enough time game deving. So if you want to share links with each other, I recommend finding like another way to do that. Like message each other if you need to. Um, but this is just as it's just not the right place for them. So, uh, all right, so this should be good. And that wasn't even like urgent. So, well, I guess I might as well update it in both versions of the whatever. Yes. All right. So yeah, if and when I do restart the script, it'll at least be up to date. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If I run these scripts at the same time, I'll want to make sure that uh, yeah, I know, Cheeseman Panda. That's exactly what takes way too much time to moderate, and it's exactly what I'm not going to do. So that's exactly what's wrong for this forum. There are very many places on the internet where you can share links. Trust me. There are plenty of them. All right. Uh, So yeah, what was I working on? Uh, oh yeah, the environment loading stuff. So uh, let's